Hi BookTube World, it's Caroline here again. Thank you for joining me. I am doing my April roundup. I've suddenly lost the ability to speak, I do apologise. So I will get straight into that before I lose more words of my dictionary brain. Hello fibromyalgia, thank you for my lovely word salad. So actually today I'm going to be starting with a book series that I started in March and finished the first one in March. And then I went on to the second one and finished that one in April. And it's a series I've fallen in love with and I cannot wait for the third one. And that is Alwyn Hamilton's Rebel of the Sands and Traitor to the Throne. I absolutely fell in love with this universe. It's unique, innovative. It's just mesmerising, really. The magic that's being used, the characters are really endearing. I mean, I'm just going to gush over it, you know. There is not enough fandom stuff on the internet for this. There is no fan fiction that I can find. There's hardly any merchandise. That makes me really, really sad. I desperately hope that Fairy Loot will put some more, like Rebel of the Sands, merchandise in their boxes, because I would absolutely love that and love them forever. I cannot wait for the next one. Alwyn is constantly tweeting on Twitter saying that she's writing the next one. I just want it so bad. Yeah, so read this definitely. That's all I can say about that. Okay, my next one. I'm really impressed with myself. I should start off with saying this month, actually. I've read 4 books in a month. That's probably more than I read last year. So it's a real big improvement for me. So my next book was from the Fairy Loot book for March. Fairy Loot box for March, sorry. And that is Laini Taylor's Strange the Dreamer, which I buddy read with Careful of Books, who I will link in the description underneath. This was beautiful. I run out of kind of adjectives for this because, again, it was really unusual. Really, it was more like a mythology than a story, kind of, because it's the mythology in the story is so intrinsic and essential and just integrated into the story and the lives of the characters that are in it. Heartbreaking, very heartbreaking, but beautiful, and I very much looking forward to the next one because it left on quite a cliffhanger, unfortunately. But read it. Please read that one because it's beautiful. Just even the layout of it. It's written in fairly short-ish chapters, which makes it quite easy to digest. So, definite recommend. Definite recommend. Okay, so my last one that I finished yesterday was A Dark Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. And again, another one I loved. Bit of a slow starter for me. Took a while for it to really warm up plot-wise. You spend a lot of time getting to know the characters, I felt, for this, which really pays off. Really pays off. I've now given this to my mum, and she's had it for about an hour, and she's already stormed her way through the first 100 or so pages of it. Very, very pleased with that. She loves the universe already. Yeah, I'm kind of caught between two worlds at the moment because I want to go on to the sequel for this, but I've also got Aquawara from Sarah J. Maas arriving tomorrow, hopefully, and I don't want to get sucked into reading the sequel of this and then have to swap and change to Aquawara because that I just have to read that one. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, well, what I've started is another book called Inigo, or no, sorry, Ingo, The Chronicles of Ingo, by by Helen Dunmore. I'll show you the book instead. To kind of tide me over, because it was, if you look at the print, it's quite large print. It's not too tasking really, and there's only something like 300 pages or something like that. So I thought I'd maybe get through that. I started it. Not sure yet. I'm going to give it a bit more time to warm up and see what I think. But that could have been an unfortunate buy, unfortunately. C'est la vie. Right, so that is my April roundup. May's TBR. Akawa. Gotta be done. So that's my priority as of tomorrow when it arrives. Then, depending on how quickly I get through it, probably go on to Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab, which is the sequel to A Dark Shade of Magic. Depending on how I get on with that, I will probably end up going straight on to The Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare, because I'm really looking forward to that. I love that universe so completely. I'm very excited. I think I'm just going to set myself at that target at the moment, because 3 is probably optimistic, and see how we go. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I shall see you soon. Toodle pip!